Hi there everyone, and welcome to another WP Lead Pages tutorial. In this video I'm going to show you how to create a lead page using WordPress and MailChimp. You'll need to have a wordpress.org website, so a website that's on private hosting or at least in a place which allows you to add your own plugins. And you'll also need a MailChimp account. To set up your lead page, there's 5 steps I'm going to take you through. Step 1, installing the Easy Forms plugin. So this is a free plugin that does all of the hard work of building the form and sending email subscriber information to MailChimp. Step 2 is setting up MailChimp. You might have already done part of this, but just to make sure that we're all on the same page, I'll run through how to create an email list in MailChimp. Step 3, connect MailChimp to the WordPress site. In this step, we'll be using an API key to make sure that your WordPress site can talk to MailChimp. This might sound a bit complicated, but the Easy Forms plugin makes it a very simple process. Step 4, create the lead capture form. Next, we'll be putting together a basic form which your subscribers will put their email addresses into. And step 5, create a page using the lead capture form. So finally, we'll create a page on your WordPress site which will have the lead capture form on it. So let's get started. I've got a fresh WordPress install, and we're going to start by downloading Easy Forms for MailChimp. From the WordPress admin dashboard on the left-hand side, we're going to Plugins and Add New. In the search bar, type Easy Forms and hit Enter. A number of different plugins will pop up, but the one that we're interested in is Yikes Plugins Easy Forms for MailChimp. If you want some more information about the plugin, you can click More Details. But for now, we're going to go ahead and click Install. Next, you'll come to a screen confirming the plugin has been installed. And as we want to use it straight away, we'll click Activate Plugin. One of the reasons I like this plugin is that it has great support. So if you want to find out more information, there's plenty of documentation you can read. But for now, we're going to continue setting up our lead page. On the admin sidebar, you should now have an Easy Forms button. We're going to go to Easy Forms and Settings. We need to connect our WordPress site to MailChimp, but before we do that, I'm going to spend a few minutes getting you fully set up in MailChimp. Open another window and go to your MailChimp account. If you don't already have a MailChimp account, go to Google, search for MailChimp, and it's very quick and free to set up an account. I've got a brand new MailChimp account with nothing set up on it. On the menu bar at the top, there's a button called Lists. Click it to go to the Lists page, and then on the right-hand side near the top, click the Create List button. We need to fill in a few details about our list. I'm going to enter WP Lead Pages newsletter, hello@wpleadpages.com, WP Lead Pages, and you are receiving this email because you opted in to learn about how to create great lead pages using WordPress. The contact info will be the information that you entered when you signed up for an account. For the moment, I'm going to leave this the same. And finally, I'm going to opt in to receive a daily summary of subscribe and unsubscribe activity. That's all we need to do to set up a list. The next step is to connect our WordPress site to our MailChimp account. Go to the top right-hand corner and you should see your name with a down arrow. Click this to get some more options and then select Profile. Next, in the middle of your screen underneath your name, click the button that says Extras and then click API Keys from the options. On the API Keys page, scroll down until you get to the Your API Keys section, and below that, click the Create a Key button. The API Keys page will reload, and if we scroll down, we should now see a new API key has been created. Copy the API key and go back to your WordPress site, pasting it into the MailChimp API key box. Click Save. It'll take a few seconds to check the key with MailChimp, but when it's done, we'll see there's a confirmation of the connection at the top right of the general settings box. We can now create our form, which will go on our lead page. On the admin sidebar, under the Easy Forms tab, click the button that says Opt-in Forms. On the right-hand side of the screen is a box called Create a New Sign-up Form. We need to fill out a few details about our form, so I'm going to enter Get the WP Lead Pages Resource Pack. Get the WP Lead Pages Resource Pack. And then select the email list that you want these emails to be added to and click Create. We get taken to the settings page for the form that we've just created, and we need to make sure that the form has all the fields that we want on it. Scroll down until you get to Form Fields and Interest Groups. In this form, I only want to collect people's email addresses, so I'm going to select email addresses and click Add to Form Builder. In the Form Builder section, we can see our email address field has been added, so let's click Update Form to save the changes. We now want to create our page where our lead capture form will go. On the admin sidebar, select Pages and Add New. Add a title to the page and then click the Easy Forms button just above the main text box. A pop-up box will ask us which form we want to use. So select the form. I also want to add a form title and a description and want the button to read Send me the resource pack. Click OK to put the form onto the page. A short code has been added to the text box which will magically change into our lead capture form when we hit Publish. Let's click Publish so we can take a look at what it looks like. We should see a confirmation that our page has been published, so let's click View Page. Great! Our form's now on the page and we can start collecting emails. Thanks very much for watching. I'd love some feedback or suggestions. If you've got any other topics you'd like me to cover, please leave a note in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to pick up the resource pack, which has everything that these videos cover and a lot more. So you can get that at wpleadpages.com/resource pack. See you next time.